As a farmer, if you must get the best yield out of your farm, if you want to get the best produce from your farm, you must be intentional with your farming practices. Also implies to banana plantain farming. You must know what you are doing. If you do not know what you are doing, you're not going to get the best yield. It has to do with all the farming practices, all the essential things you need to carry out. They must be in place for you to get the best produce. Hello guys, this is Agro Farms. My name is Simbono Tochuku. Welcome back to our channel. If you look behind me, you will see that this is quite unfamiliar, unlike our usual farm. So here is our new farm. And guess what? We shall be incorporating a lot of things into this new location. Not just banana this time, we're going to be incorporating plantain. We're going to put in fruit trees. We're going to plant trees. We're going to plant mangoes, oranges, guavas, pineapples. We're going to incorporate vegetable gardens in here. Likewise, livestock. We're going to rear our goats here. Poultry farming will also come in here. It shall be a whole lot in this place. So you're going to stick with us as we unfold our plans for this place. Right now behind me you will see that we've dug our holes. As a plantain farmer or a banana farmer, you must choose the ideal spacing for your plantain or your banana. Without using the right spacing, you are not going to get the right produce. Spacing has to do with the soil fertility of the location. It also has to do with airflow. It also has to do with the variety of your plantain. So what we have here is elephant giant variety, popularly known here in the southeastern Nigeria, so and also southern part of Nigeria as a whole. So we've dug a hole. What we use here in terms of spacing is actually 6 feet by 6 feet, so it's an ideal spacing pattern for this variety. And then we've dug a hole our farm. Half of this farm shall be occupied with a plantain over there where you have the blocks. We're going to put in banana over there. So likewise, every bit of the spaces we have here, we have a special thing to actually put in place over there. Close to this wall, we shall put our poultry, our chicken coops over there. A chicken coop should be there. So we're going to actually run this rope. We're going to run it straight across like this to get our dimensions and then carry out our pegging, after which we'll start digging our holes. So okay. Move to this peg. Yeah. All right, guys. So we've actually done the perimeter. We pegged the perimeter. So we're going to carry out the internal dimensions. So you can see. So we're going to mark out from the fence to this point is actually 6 feet. Likewise, over there to the fence is actually 6 feet. So from this point to that very point is actually 36 feet, while that of that point is actually 45 feet or thereabout. So we're going to continue the pegging. This is an ideal spacing. So our hole is actually less than 1 foot. That's actually about 8 inches deep. So we can actually make it 1 foot, but I decided to actually make it 8 inches deep. Likewise, the same thing here, same thing here, the same thing here. So our dimension, we're actually carrying out 6 feet by 6 feet from here to the point. 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. We're going to plant 6 feet by 6 feet in terms of spacing. Here is our plantain suckers. So this is a elephant giant plantain suckers. I always talk about banana because I was used to banana. This is the first time we actually planting plantain suckers in our field. So we are making use of the best variety, which is the elephant giant. We're going to select some of the good ones and then we plant. So we have a next nice variety here. So yeah. So we are actually planting at the moment. So you can see we're planting our suckers already. So so you have to mash the soils to help hold the the plantain sucker firm in the ground.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Tagro Farms. Look behind me, you see these are plantain suckers. This is what we call the elephant giant sucker. So if you're a commercial banana farmer or commercial plantain farmer, or most especially when we talk about plantain, this is one of the best varieties that will give you a whole lot in terms of yield, in terms of production, in terms of market value. You are going to get the best out of this. So this is called the elephant. This is called the elephant giant plantain suckers. So we shall be establishing a new farm here with these suckers. They just arrived yesterday. So next in line would be to prepare our holes to plant. So if you look behind me, you see we've done our clearing here. It was a whole lot of work anyway. We've uprooted the root stumps. We've done a couple of fencing. We are yet to erect the fence to the highest level. As you can see, they're still a little bit dwarfy. So we're going to erect our fence so they can actually be fully, the land can actually be fully protected anyway. So let me show you around to see what we've done. So at this point, I have to hire some labor to uproot all the root stumps out of my farm. So they're gonna stretch down here and uproot every root stump. So you can see we've done some level of uprooting, and we've actually cleared, uprooted every root stump that is going to disturb our banana or plantain roots. You can see them. So we don't want a situation whereby you plant your plantains or your banana and they are not doing pretty well. One of the reasons why your bananas are not going to do well is this: root stumps. Because the banana or the plantain, they are shallow feeders, so their roots are constantly at the top soil searching for nutrients. So you don't want obstruction for your bananas or your plantain. You want them to have easy access to nutrients. So you can see